I'm Jonathon Kinchen. I'm from Austin, Texas, and I'm a professional horse player. Been a horse racing fan for probably 10 years. My dad used to take me to the track all the time. I fell in love with it. I started going. I started reading books. 2005 Kentucky Derby. Giacomo won. He was 50 to 1. I was in college. I was rich. Bought the keg beer that night, and it's just kind of gone. It's gone from there. Yeah. So today is the Gold Cup Challenge at Santa Anita. It's a $4,500 live bankroll tournament. The winner gets $50,000. Of that $4,500, $1,500 of it goes into a prize pool, and then you bet live with the $3,000. And then Santa Anita also recently announced if you can win one of their tournaments, this being one of them, and you win the Breeders' Cup Betting Challenge, you get $1 million bonus. It's a lot of fun. This is my favorite place in the world to go. The view is unbelievable when you look out on the track and you see the mountains, and so anytime they have a tournament here, it's a good excuse for me to get here, and I make sure that I do.
What's going on? Matt Bernier here, Daily Racing Form DRF Live, joined by some friends here. First and foremost, the Hall of Famer, Mike Smith, one of the best of all time. Jonathon Kinchen, NHC Tour champion last year, DRF tournament editor, Peter Thomas Fornital, host of DRF Players Podcast. Let's talk about the Gold Cup. You've got the mountain opportunity.
I've always felt anyway that there's a huge race in this horse at some point somewhere. Who knows, maybe it'll be today.
To me, of all the horses in the race, the one I feel the most confident about wanting to go the 10 furlongs would be Opportunity.
JK, what do we think?
Yeah, no, it's weird. I actually like Imperative, who Mike's off of. It's running. It was running at.
Is that your angle there?
Yeah. That's.
It was fun.
Easy,
Mike, thank you very much.
Perfect.
Appreciate it, bud.
Appreciate it, Mike.
Yeah, nice to
Best
talk
of
to you
luck.
Great
guys,
work.
man.
That was really fun.
Keep all that handicapping. I'll see you later.
All right, good luck. The biggest thing is just to continue to learn. Even, I've been doing it pretty heavily now for 10 years, and I had the ultimate success last year with the tour, but I still learn. I still adjust my game. I still grab a book. I still listen to other handicappers just to kind of get their perspectives, because you learn a lot when you do that. So that would be the biggest thing I would tell people, is just to continue to learn, ask questions, and bet, and you'll learn a lot from that. The Eddie Logan suite, which is like the greatest place in America. It's a suite that they did. They dedicated it to a guy that used to shine shoes here, a guy named Eddie Logan. And when Tom Lute was here, they decided to redo that little room. I think it was like a closet or something. They turned it into this really cool suite.
Trash Can Tom,
What's
doing
up?
my thing. All right,
like
boss.
it. Good. How are
Doing
you?
any good so far?
I'm typically a multi-race player, where I like betting multi-race bets, like pick threes, pick fours, pick fives. But in these tournaments, you can't play those, so you kind of have to adjust a little bit. I bet it the other way. I needed it at 5-8. The best day I've ever had here was I was standing right down there on those steps, and it was the Breeders' Cup 2 years ago. And Bobby's Kitten won on the down the hill turf course. It was the largest win bet at that time that I had ever made. And I bet 2,000 to win. And hit the try, hit a bunch of stuff. So that was it was pretty special. I think the horse went off at 7 to 1 or 9 to 1. Interview situation with Mike Smith earlier. And he had mentioned that he thought that Opportunity was kind of a race away from being ready to rock and roll. So I like Opportunity going 1.25 miles, but I think for this spot, it'll be Imperative for me. That's where I'm going to push all my money.
All in. Racing. Melatonin begins well. So too Lieutenant Colonel.
No issues. Hard Aces is up close. He's going to run well. He's running.
At the quarter pole, Melatonin on the outside, moving up to Lieutenant Colonel. They're a length in front of Win the Space, who's running a big race. He makes a line of 3 at the top of the stretch, 2.5 lengths to Hard Aces.
Oh, he's kind of finishing. I need him to run second, though. It's not going to do me any good here.
Stayer, Melatonin wins from Win the Space, Opportunity, Hard Aces.
Racing's a tough sport, and you're going to lose a lot. But when you win, the numbers that you're going to bring back are going to be enough to take care of those losses. And if you bet in an intelligent way, that can happen. So that's kind of my motto. I'm going to lose more than I win, but when I win, I'm going to make you pay for it.